What's up, everybody? It's Nate with Sonic Electronix. I'm so excited to be here. This is motorcycle audio by SoundStream Reserve and Precision Power. On our website, we're branding this stuff as SoundStream Reserve. We've been excited to carry this stuff for a long time, and we're finally carrying their whole line. They've got all kinds of new products to show you. We even got some Indian motorcycle lid kits. We've got the SoundStream Reserve V2 that came out, and we even got a sneak peek at a new model that's coming out soon. But first, Brian's gonna teach us about one of these models starting at the HDHU 9813 RG.
Hi everyone, so my name is Brian. I am the Harley Tech Manager for SoundStream and Precision Power motorcycle audio. We're going to start with the existing radio for the 9813 RG. So this is an existing radio that has wired CarPlay and Android Auto. It is Sirius XM ready, gives you a 7-inch screen, all touch screen, high vis screen, so it's easy to see when you're riding, okay? This gives you Bluetooth as well. It's got 4-volt pre-outs and a plug-and-play harness. So the WDH will have wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. It's also set up for Sirius XM ready. Gives you 5-volt pre-out and a QLCD screen for this display. Super bright, easy to see it when you're driving. It's also water resistant, so if you spray any of these with a water hose or you get caught in a little bit of rain, you're not going to have to worry about damaging the screen.
And this one's for the Street Glide Series 98 to 13.
98 to 13 Street Glide.
Awesome.
Okay?
What about the WHD 14?
So WHD 14 is going to be for your 2014 up to 2023 and some 2024s. Okay, this is like your starter level for that series of motorcycles. This is going to give you the same features where it's got wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, Sirius XM, 4-volt pre-out, the QLCD screen, all of those same features. Now the really great thing that's coming about this is we're going to be releasing what's called an unlock kit. And what the unlock kit does is this is going to give you, this radio comes with a basic handlebar control module. When you go to the unlock, it's going to give you a new harness that includes a Maestro RR2 and a thumb drive that uploads new software. What that software is going to give you the ability to do is get your gauges and your vehicle information
all on the
all on here, and programmable steering wheel controls where these are fixed. So you get all of that in the unlock kit. So you sell this radio, and when they're ready to upgrade, they can just go right into keep the same radio and go to new features.
Let's say that part again real quick. So when you shop on our site and you go to buy the WHD 14,
yes,
the user can then go and buy, let's say, a few months later, if they want, whenever they want, the unlock kit.
Right, or they can buy them at the same time.
So that's what I was going to ask you. So is there going to be a plan to actually have one single SKU, or
no? It'll be 2 separate SKUs all the time.
So the really great thing about shopping on Sonic Electronix is what we will do for you and for SoundStream Reserve is we're going to go ahead and bundle these for you. So look for the bundle SKU if you are interested in getting the Maestro kit with it. And if you don't want the Maestro kit, you want to just stick with the regular handlebar controls, you just stick with the WHD 14. Save a little bit of money, lose a little bit of features, but you still get the great unit. Fair enough?
Yeah,
cool.
Absolutely.
And do you know about approximately, or is this one shipping? I guess the unlock's going to be shipping at the same time?
The unlock is not shipping yet. We just finalized some details on it.
Perfect.
So we should have it in about, I think, 60 days.
Great.
This is our most feature-rich radio that we have ever created. Okay, so we went away from the 7-inch screen. You now have a full 8.3-inch touch screen. Okay, when you go into the main menu, it's going to look like this. So the bottom of it, you have different selectable sources here, and what you can do is you go into the apps and you can drag those down and drop them in here.
This is all fully customizable.
Customizable. These bottom 6, the apps in the center will stay, but the rest of it is fully customizable. Okay, and then what you get is you get the iData link control, so you have your speed and different gauges available. This will also do wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, and Bluetooth, and Sirius XM. One of the great features about this unit is you can use like your Cardo or Senna headsets and connect 2 of them to this radio, so you can have communication between your passenger and your rider. You can also listen to the music just on that set instead of having it blaring through the speakers yourself, if that's what you want to do.
And you know what's really great is we're going to be carrying those Senna and these other types of Bluetooth headsets later this year.
So then that gives you the option.
You're gonna get it all from us.
Right.
Yeah,
you have it all packaged up there.
So I have another question for you, just for the users that are watching and the customers that are interested. One of the other things that I love about the V2 is the acoustics and the audio features that are included in this. You know, it's one thing to have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. That's kind of the name of the game right now. Everybody's doing it. But you guys also have a 15-band EQ.
15-band EQ, active crossovers for front and rear.
And 2 ohms.
2 ohms stable, right. Yeah. So these are designed and optimized to run at 2 ohms so that you get more out of the radio without necessarily having to add an amplifier if you don't choose to.
So, and a lot of people don't realize that, right? Like, so with us, you can actually shop our site. You can find speakers that are already 2 ohm capable. You could also wire your speakers, obviously in parallel, they're 4 ohm, drop them down to 2 ohm, and this bad boy's gonna be able to handle it and get more juice without having to necessarily wire an external amplifier to those speakers. One of the upgrades of the V2 actually is it's a 5-volt pre-out, and really what you're going to be able to get out of that obviously is improved sound when you hook up your external amplifiers. And any of the Harley riders will tell you, and you that are watching, you're probably Harley riders, you want that loud sound, right? It's one thing to have that Bluetooth audio capability. There's a whole nother thing to be able to hear it while you're driving down the freeway with your engine noise and every other thing and all the other obnoxious people around you. So you'll be able to hear your system loud and proud, and you'll only be able to do that with a V2.
One of the great things with this too is you have the ability to do a 15-band EQ and active crossovers.
Yes.
So you can really customize that sound that you're looking for on your bike without having to have a lot of external accessories.
Absolutely, that's a great point. So we're going to dig a little bit deeper here on the WHD and the V2. So the WHD 14 and the V2, you know, they're 2 really great radios by SoundStream Reserve. A lot of people are stuck between where they're going to go, and if you have an unlimited budget, obviously you step up and get the V2. But for some people, you don't have an unlimited budget, or you maybe don't need all of the features. You know, we talked about the customizable icons here, and we also talked about some of the other things like 5-volt pre-outs on the V2. I think it's got a bit better screen and so on and so forth. But the other thing that it has that a lot of people don't realize is it has offline navigation. So if you're out there cruising America, the reality is you may want to have something that doesn't, when your cell phone signal's weak. So this has offline navigation with iGo built in, so you don't even have to have your phone connected or anything like that. We want to make sure you're aware of that. As far as the other thing about iGo navigation, you'll be able to get map updates. It's really great for those guys that don't want to, again, power it off the phone, fiddle around with that. It's got it all built into the unit. The WHD 14, when you go back to this unit and you look at it, it still does an amazing job of the unlock that's coming out and the Maestro interfaces and things like that. So if you do get the WHD 14, you don't really have to worry too much, because eventually you can get that unlock and get almost to that V2 level. Thanks for watching. Be sure to shop with Sonic Electronix for all your Harley Davidson and motorcycle needs, especially when it comes to SoundStream Reserve and Precision Power.